Hey, happy Friday, y'all. We made it. It's finally here. Unfortunately, I still have to work tomorrow, but hey, it's overtime, so I'm not going to complain. You got to put in the time, even when you're my age. So, yesterday I looked out my window, and these are some storage sheds near the property, on the property where I live. And I'd already had permission from the landlord. What you see is kind of a shallow raised bed. I'm gonna definitely beef this up, but combined total from that nursery right there, Twin Oaks. It's like I'm living in a freaking movie, man. Marty McFly should be showing up any moment. Anyway, these all combined, and you've got garlic chive here in the front. You got some Um, just no, actually, that's regular. Uh, that's garlic chive, and that's something else. That's some other kind of chives. I forgot what kind of. They might just be regular chives. Then I got purple cabbage. I've got some cilantro. That's purple beauty pepper or something like that. It's called. I got in a couple of three different tomato plants. I got a couple of hot peppers, including. Oh, that's what that is. That's a jalapeno. That's the purple beauty right there, the one in the front. So yeah, this took me a total of like maybe an hour, even counting the walking over to select the plants to put together. And the plants here cost like I had 9 plants, and it cost me uh, what the heck was the total? Like $25, 25 and change. So now 25 and change, what's that going to get me? Well, look at what a pound of freaking tomatoes goes for now. It's like a buck 99 from each one of these plants, as long as and it doesn't take a lot of work. It's actually de-stressing to work in a garden, because it's kind of an art form. Oh, I'm sorry, Nightmare. We're outside. Chill. So yeah, take advantage. You know what you're putting into your plants. Go to a nursery. Don't buy your freaking plants from Walmart. Stay away from the government controls for a little while. Go to an independent nursery. They need the money anyway. And now you see this right here. Wait till you see what I'm going to do with that. This is going to be so fruitful, and all I got to do with this is just water and fertilize, man. Water and fertilize. I'm still going to mulch this up. Uh, I like to, when it comes to gardens, one of the things, I'll probably even bring a couple of containers out here too. That wouldn't be a bad idea, because putting a container like right in here to just kind of edge it, oh, it'd be perfect. Um, yeah, and if you're in an apartment and you don't have like this, like there's my apartment right there. That's literally where I live. You can see my flag, so I can look down on this. Now, if you don't have this available to you, uh, in the near future, I'll bring out my storage container, raised beds, a storage container that you got kicking around the house. That you probably got some, maybe a few old decorations in. Get rid of the decorations, drill some holes, gravel, soil, boom. Actually, compost soil. That's the best way to do it. You wanna you wanna enrich your soil. Put some compost in there. That provides nitrogen, all kinds of fun stuff that plants need. Now you see, the great thing about this is it's above the flood. So all that water, that's going to be going into here. Now I looked at this, went down to the bottom, and there was maybe 3 inches of compacted soil over the, and it was rough soil too, over the top of some cardboard. I think it is what they put in the bottom. I'm going to raise this up even higher, mend it with probably 5 or 6 bags of dirt. This plot right here, well, maybe not 5, but easily 4. And then the same with that. I'm going to have, when I say raised bed, this will be over the top of that. And depending on how bad the summer gets, I may actually go to a hooped greenhouse style so that I can kind of muffle the light, muffle the sun a little bit. Yeah, you got to adapt to your environment, especially when it comes to planting crops. Now, from what I understand, it's raising tomatoes in Texas is a tough deal. I'm up for the task. I joke in my book even that my parents in their 40s had me only because they needed help in their massive gardens, and that's kind of true. I don't think it's true, but if you look at the facts, I was in the gardens by the age of 4. Nightmare, hang on, chill. Now, the one thing I will be doing over the next several days is I'm going to try to procure myself some chicken wire, and at the very least, wrap that garden around in chicken wire. Um, the the great thing about this junk pile over here is that there are things like posts and whatnot that I can pull out of there. Uh, know your surroundings. You know what? We're getting into those times. Now I know right over by that little pine tree over there that there's a chunk of fencing. Problem is that fencing got big ass holes in it, and any kind of critters that are going to damage my plants are going to be able to get through those big ass holes. I talked to the owner of this little thing yesterday, and he was actually building this wall. That's his castle wall. That's a redneck castle. That's the thing. We are coming into a point of history where society, thanks to the banking system that's been fucking us, the original 13 families, these oligarchs, these American fucking pieces of shit, not only American, but global. They're global. You know, when you think about it, the ultimate evil is greed. Because in greed is control. Because that's what greed's all about. Greed's about controlling money, about having money. And to most people that want money like that, what they really want is control, because they see that money as a way for them to control their lives. But I've found that in most cases, when it comes to greedy people, greed begets liars, and lying begets a thief. Now, can you be a greedy person and not be a liar or a thief? Possibly. You ever hear of a greedy, honest person? I never have. Know your surroundings. Know who you're dealing with, who you're talking to. Learn how to read physical cues. That saved my in the 61 years on this planet that I have been. learning how to read physical cues and trust in my gut instinct when it came to people and places has probably saved my life more times than not. It's actually stopped me from getting stabbed and shot a couple of times, to be honest with you. What do you mean you had a dream that I kissed another woman? Yes, that actually happened. Uh, and I was pretty much begging for my life as she was pointing a stiletto at me. And I don't mean no stiletto heel. Know your surroundings. Learn how to read body. Become a body language uh, interpreter. Because it'll teach you your opponent's weaknesses. You can learn a lot. And you can find out when you can figure out when people actually care about you, when you can pick up on that. I think with me, it just came from having trust issues. And for me, having trust issues is inherent. Oh, nightmare ain't happy. That's thunder. For me, having trust issues was an inherent part of my life. Once that family member that I should have been able to trust as a child made a choice that altered my life for the rest of it. You want to know why I'm an opponent? Why I'm so hardcore against pedos? That's it. Because a pedo altered my life. Has my life been horrible? Not all of it. Some of it sucked ass. Now, I didn't get through it because of that person's ill decision. I survived in spite of it. Because I learned one truth a long time ago. Fuck your haters. You're always going to have haters. Never forget that the ultimate revenge is always success. And it helps if you can do so while ignoring your fucking haters. We're coming into a time of this world where ignoring our haters isn't going to be an option. We're going to have to actually help them. So, hey, God, give us all strength to get through this Friday. And thank you for your cleansing love. And thank you for protecting and guiding Donald J. Trump. And continue to do the great job that you've been doing. Amen. Y'all have a wonderful Friday. I hope it's a little drier than this here, but you know what? We need the rain. And if you're in Texas, man, start planting. I've been looking at the April forecast, and it ain't gonna get below 40 degrees for the rest of the month that I could tell. So I hope not, anyway, because I've already got my tomatoes planted. God bless y'all. Oh, look at that, man. We're all foggied over. That's funny. The top of my lens is all fogged over. God bless. Stay safe. Have a wonderful Friday, guys. Later.